Moving on now, statistics show that 1 in 3 Israeli children live in poverty, and thousands of infants suffer from malnutrition. Many eat food that is not appropriate for their age or developmental stage. The charity Yad Ezra V'Shulamit is trying to eradicate this pressing problem. They provide baby formula, diapers, wipes, and other important baby products to hundreds of families in desperate need of help. Now, to hear a little bit more about it, we have Shalom Zidel, Development Officer at Yad Ezra V'Shulamit. He's joining me in the studio right now. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Lauren.
All right, so why don't you start by telling me exactly how your organization works and who they're providing this help for?
We are basically a universal nonprofit that serves up to 47 cities across Israel. Religious or not religious. We serve everybody all across the country, from Eilat all the way up to the Golan. We've been around for much more than 20 years, about 23, 25 years now. And we provide food. You mentioned the baby program, which was started actually a number of years ago when our founder, Rabbi Aryeh Lurie, was confronted with a woman who said that she feeds her child with formula, but she waters it down to half because she can't afford it.
Wow.
So he's not a man that can accept that. So we started the baby formula program a number of years ago, and we provide upwards of 500 children a month with baby formula on a weekly basis, diapers and wipes, and it's something that costs us a lot of money, but we need to do it.
So before your organization existed, and perhaps if it didn't exist, would there be another way for these families in need to be able to get these kinds of things?
I mean, historically, Israel is a country that the government has not provided as much for these kinds of issues. They kind of rely on the nonprofits like us. We're not the only ones doing it, to be straight and honest. But I mean, we've been doing it for many, many years. And it started like really almost from nothing. Rabbi Aryeh was from a very poor family himself. And he promised that he was going to give back when he's able to. And that's what he's done with everyone's help.
And I wanted to ask you specifically about the program that you have for the holidays and what's special about it. What's different about the regular program that you organize?
Again, it's the amount that we have to give.
Okay.
What's new also, Lauren, is that a lot of companies, because of hotels and a lot of halls still not being open, we're getting a lot more donations from the larger dairy companies of the country. So we're getting more from Israeli companies to be able to give out more in our food baskets, which I mentioned are going to be about 45 to 50,000 this year.
And I'm curious, since the global pandemic started, has the need increased?
At least exponentially.
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 Wow.
At least 30 to 40% more.
Wow.
And so we're asking people to provide even more help than whatever they're able to. I know they're going through their own difficulties, but on our website, which I know you're going to hopefully flash on the screen, is yadezra.net, and we need everyone's support. A lot of our donations come from Israelis. We're one of the few organizations that doesn't rely only on people from the rest of the world, but still a good 25-30% comes from people in the rest of the world. So we need their support.
Well, we will definitely be following your organization and the great things you guys are doing. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Appreciate you for having me.
All the best.
Thank you, Lauren.